Hamilton with you too.
Oh
Me
yeah.
and her, we were at your apartment.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and in Oakville,
In Oakville.
when we did the banner, I think, eh? Like the walk,
We walked,
the march.
and we walked down.
Yeah, the march. Yes,
It was
yes.
raining.
Oh, it was raining so much
and I
that
was
day. It
doing
was
this-
brutal.
I was doing all the stickering.
Yeah.
I was
Yes.
doing stickers.
That's it. Going up. I love it.
Oh yeah, she's good at sticking. You're good at sticking.
I have a whole bunch of fur. Maybe we need to put all these no fur on these mailboxes here. Gonna go get those stickers. We can start putting them on this poster. Pop, 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 pop. No one knows. Okay, which one do I want to wear?
It's the I can't technically do it, but you can't prove it situation.
Here, take this one so you could hold a sign. Or you could just put it in front of it just so, you know what I mean? Like. And now you guys, we've got a huge end fur farming banner here that I'm gonna need volunteers to hold either with me or on their own. It's huge, like it's gonna be the whole line.
I wonder what's going on here.
Okay, Bobby, I need you to kind of like hold one end and then I'll unwrap
I
it.
can hold it too.
So what we're gonna do is, let me, that's it. It's such a huge one. It's like, it goes on forever. It's like 15.
Well, yeah, you might have to have another support here. Yeah, we might need one more person then. Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm wondering if we could attach it between this tree and that post. Probably not, eh? You what? I know that would be kind of the point, but I guess no, eh?
Some more rope so we could like stretch it.
I actually have bungees that I could potentially do that with.
Take one more person, it's fine.
Yeah. Adam, do you think we could get you here first to help out? Please. And we could take turns and stuff like that. We'll just like kind of. Yeah. Oh, that's Mo, I think, eh?
I think it is.
Cool.
Well, most are too excellent.
Okay, let me. Perfect. I love it. you got a whole dress going on over here.
Excellent. I like it.
I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. All right, do we start screaming at this idiot?
So I came to support.
Cool.
My first demonstration was on Marine Land last weekend.
Oh, that's amazing. What's your name?
Okay, yeah. I was like, I recognize her and I recognize you.
What's your name, sorry?
Amy.
Amy,
Yeah.
Michelle. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So,
Yeah. It's her first one today.
Oh, good, okay, good. And I didn't bring my sign this time because I don't have anything.
We've
like
got
her.
20,000. Pick whichever one you want. Whichever one you want.
I was like, this one's got to be used. That's personal.
Thank you, that one. Oh, yeah. Personal one.
That's the one I did last year for this event.
Springbrook, yeah.
Exactly. There's the dish. So,
Oh, it's the whole thing?
Have a heart.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, those things take a lot of juice.
Hey. Oh, careful. Come over here. Come. Thank you for your support.
Bojana, is that you?
We'll pretend like there was support, right? I love you. Don't fuck around. You're like double. That's what I do usually. I'm like 2 signs over my head. Like, take that. I'm gonna do that. I was just finishing my coffee real quick. Take it all. Well, I'm happy. There's probably more people that are going to keep showing up. Ina's not even here yet with Sonnet and with Reza, the new other activist that we got.
if you want to take this one, because it fires you up, just let me know.
Fires me up. I Want to Live is a pretty good one. I'm gonna do I Want to Live, and I'm gonna do Stop the Violence. There's no cars. That doesn't work very well. Let me go see those cops.
Well, I want to see what's going on. David just came back.
He's there. Oh, perfect timing! Yes! Mwah! Mwah! So much love to you, sir! That was very fun and satisfying. Hey Mo, how's it going?
Is that on?
Yes. Real quick, yes! Hey. I love it. That's, like it.
Thank you so much.
How's it going?
Everything is fine.
Did you have a good ride?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Amazing.
I bet you guys had amazing conversations. He thought he was gonna get a nap, eh? And he was like, nope, not.
Guaranteed keeping you up.
So happy to see you.
Thanks to her.
Yes.
Okay.
I know, I love it, I love it. There's tons of signs on the ground over there. There's the banner, there's all these things. You're set up.
We're not going to go down.
Really?
I don't think, he's not going to give us any information.
How do we know?
She's already in the cruiser. He won't let me get near. He came out and walked towards me. And I'm like, can I just even talk to her? He's like, no. I'm like, well, why not? And he's like,
What do we need to
"Because
do
she's-"
to get her out of this situation?
He said that she's under arrest for breach of being near a farm.
Oh, there's more and more cops getting here.
Yeah, it's the third car now.
Yeah. It's fine.
Of course.
Let's just carry on. I think Jen would want us to carry on, so we're going to do that. And
Okay,
then
let's do it.
I might, I have to see what's going to happen later today.
Oh, that's brutal. Oh, what a fucking bummer right now. Wow.
Yeah, just keep it on the DL.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Say she's not feeling
How are you feeling?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing. Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm glad you got a ride. I was like, what do you mean TTC? How the hell are you gonna make it out to Springbrook?
I told her that 100% I searched the wrong place.
Oh, okay, okay.
And that's why it never could happen. Thank you so much for giving.
We were looking at that. I was like, how the hell is he gonna make it to
Yeah.
Springbrook?
Yeah, I was like, I was trying to
News.
say yes, but I'm happy that they said.
Yeah. For sure. Okay. Yeah.
Who's gonna talk to the news people?
Hey, I didn't know media was coming. Did we call them?
That's
great.
Potentially. I mean, I would too. I'll do anything. Yeah. I'll do whatever you need me to do.
How are you? Good. Good to see you again. Yeah. So, which one can I pick?
Whichever one you want. Anything in there. Any sign you want in there. We what?
Okay, just I thought everybody facing letters.
Oh, okay.
The top signs or backwards.
Let's try it. Let's try and face our signs towards Ina over here. Yeah. I love your enthusiasm here, Emily. You're like, look at my signs! It sounds like me, like, ugh! In your face! Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Awesome. Super happy that you're here.
Yeah.
How did you end up here today?
You know what? That's above my pay grade. No, it's we have an assignment editor.
Yeah.
All the events, anything that's going on.
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
So I'm not sure if somebody with you guys emailed us or
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just showed up where, but at some point.
That's it. It lands on someone's desk, they send it to you, and you show up.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what we need in our lives.
So I think maybe Mo will do a talk, unless if you wanted to do a talk.
Well, whatever. It just depends what he wants, what kind of information he wants.
Yeah, just really what we're looking for is information straight from the source that we can use for our writers back at the station when we do up the story, and also usually we pull a clip that tries to sort of sum up some aspect of this. So basically, just give me the rundown. We have that note that has all the information, but just to hear it straight from you
Of
guys
course.
about why you guys are here. I know this is the second time that you've been here specifically, right? And then now about COVID, how things have even shifted to a different reason or additional reason.
Additional reason. Yeah.
So yeah, just chat.
Yeah.
About all that.
Yeah, and from the heart, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Awesome.
Facts and heart.
Awesome.
That's what I'm good at. I'm like a big grin. This is brutal.
Where did she send that? The media press release. Where's the media press release?
Breathe.
I sent it to Andrew. I think I sent it to Andrew.
Actually, I'd like to see if I can switch my lens and see if I can go pretty close to seeing them. Should have brought my.
When I make signs, I get this like board
Oh,
material.
Yeah.
Because then you can still even hold it against the wind and doesn't really go anywhere on you.
Dark mode to light mode.
Oh my god.
Do that.
It might fade out.
Oh, just send it to me then, because it won't fade out on mine yet. Just send it to me on Messenger or on text or wherever. Can you?
Can I email it to you?
Yeah. CHELO.
Awesome. It just talks over it. You can pick up whatever points you want.
Yeah.
Even if you want to do some chanting or something, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
Because even Jen said like she didn't have it all figured out
Yeah.
today. She was just like, I just want to go with the emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely talk to Rob Dietrich directly and all that kind of stuff. I'll look at that message. I might read from it and then add some extra stuff in there, whatever.
So it talks about so what we undercovered right in May 2020, and then it talks about what's going on with COVID as well. And yeah.
I was trying to get the dead-skinned animal in the sign behind the camera.
I know. That's why we were walking down.
Yeah. What happened with the TV over here? It's not working?
No, I just
They just need to bring the remote over.
I just decided I don't want to bring the remote over.
Oh.
Turn it
Hello. Okay.
Are they in the right way?
We're gonna find out real quick. Hello. Hello.
Oh, maybe we got. What?
Nice. You got power.
Remember his USB sitting right there at my left hand, so I knock it.
Pretty sure it's the videos. I wonder if it's a setting. No, it's probably videos.
Yeah, it'd be input USB.
Starbucks for Springbrook. Okay. Springbrook. Perfect. Preparing to play. Okay, there. It's playing. It's their evening footage right now.
I will not knock the USB this time.
Please don't.
Try not to. It's just in a spot. It sticks out.
Oh my god, it's not working. So it means that this is not the reason why it's not working. It's not working. None of it's working. So the thing is just dead then.
You've used it since ALS, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh goodness.
But it worked when it got back home after. So I thought it was the rain. Do you know what I mean? I thought it was the rain. Oh, where's Mo? Mo, I'm actually gonna have to use yours if you have it, because it's not working.
That 4 cars up, the kind of greenish blue one, and it's in the back seat, kind of buried.
Okay,
so
okay.
No, you need to So unlock it and then lock it again. So twice to unlock all the doors and then lock it.
Did you tell Jenny? Mine doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. I changed all the batteries in it and it stopped. So upset. Oh.
That looks so real.
Where did she go? Thank you.
You locked it?
Yeah, yeah.
I just left my first.
Yeah, it's locked. Don't worry. How loud is this? Okay.
Loud. Pretty good.
I'm so upset about this one.
Oh, I bet.
I changed all my like I just need to now order a new fucking megaphone.
So, he just pulled over that way to go sit on the other side.
David, do you want me to read the whole thing? I'll read the whole thing, all the information, no problem.
Yeah, it might just flow.
Yeah, it flows very well.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it towards him. They're not even there, right?
They don't live there.
I think they took off to go to the beach. They have one of their 17 boats that they have in the back.
Bojana said they don't live there.
Yeah.
Bojana said they live around.
So
4 o'clock we have to leave.
Ask
Or like
Bojana.
potentially even.
Ask Bojana. She said that they don't live there.
You say they don't live here?
I don't think so.
That's it. That's where they were sitting in their parking lot last time.
They do live with you.
Thank you.
I think so. The cops were here for 2 years.
But I don't think they're here right now though.
No, I don't think they are.
Do I still want to talk towards as if they're there?
Yeah, go for it. There's trucks up there. There's definitely people working.
Yeah.
Remember, be peaceful because the media's here. Remember, the media's here. So they're just
It's super. I'm actually talking. I'm reading through everything that Jen was gonna say. So I'm reading through the mink farms need to go. I'm explaining what they've done in 2020 in May. Then the public health risk. Then the condition increase of the transmission. Then David Suzuki, the members of Parliament call for a ban. Then the animals found with COVID already. And then the new ag-gag law means investigators would be fined for uncovering the truth. Then do I bring up that one of our activists was taken?
say one of our activists has been taken. We don't know why.
Yeah, exactly. And then 80% of Canadians against fur farming. And then tax dollars support fur farms and resources, which I mean I could add, but it's gonna be a long spiel, that's for sure. I hope everyone's ready to hear the truth. I think what I'm gonna do is film myself. Yeah, that's right. Oh, she's coming with us.
Never fails, eh? Yeah. It's like, wow, that's so supportive. Oh, they're with us.
Eh? In May 2020, Springbrook Fur Farm in Wilmot was exposed by undercover investigators. The video received over 8,000 views across social media platforms. The video shows minks who were only weeks old, huddled together in filthy crates. As a result, there was much public outcry to shut the farm down. Over 25 activists gathered last summer outside the facility for a peaceful protest to urge Rob Dietrich, the owner of Springbrook, to shut down. This Saturday, August 14th, activists here are gathering for the second annual protest. We feel it is urgent that mink farms shut down for the sake of the minks who are being exploited, but also for the sake of the general public, as we are still in the midst of COVID-19, a worldwide pandemic that minks are known to be susceptible to. We know that minks can catch the virus and that they can pass it back to humans with mutations. This has already happened in Europe, and in local community members caught the new forms of the virus. Approximately 60,000 minks are raised and killed each year on this factory farm just outside of Waterloo that we see right here. Commercial farms have thousands of genetically similar animals living in filthy conditions. and are, as we've seen with other epidemics and pandemics in the past, breeding grounds for viruses. They pose a public health risk to our communities because of the possibilities of spillovers and mutations of this and other viruses. And as we know, every mutation makes the virus more difficult to fight. Springbrook Fur Farms needs to go. They all need to go. They are another disaster waiting to happen. Keeping any animal in captive, cramped, and unnatural conditions produces massive stress, whether they are a mink or a human or a dog. And stress weakens immune systems. Also, because they're living in closed-in conditions without access to fresh air, their lungs are compromised, again, making them more vulnerable to disease. Mink farms and other factory farms, like wet markets, serve as a reservoirs for disease and are prime breeding grounds for viruses and mutation of viruses. Clearly, the animals are not social distancing, behavior that is required of human animals in the midst of this pandemic. Clearly, they are not isolated from each other, behavior that is required of human animals in the midst of this pandemic. Farming and warehousing animals has given us COVID-19, SARS, swine flu, avian bird flu, mad cow disease, BSE, smallpox, measles, the Spanish flu, and other diseases that have killed millions and millions of people. Mink farming has been responsible for spreading COVID-19, has killed workers, and has already given us one mutation of the virus. The BP, British Columbia SPCA, the fur bearers, David Suzuki, and veterinarians in British Columbia are all calling for a ban on mink farming in the province. Scientists across the world are recommending it, given the risk it poses to human health. 5 European countries have already banned or put a moratorium on mink farming, on fur farming in general, in response to the COVID-19 crisis, and another 7 are considering it. A number of states in the United States are also considering bans. Toronto MP Nathaniel Eskreen Smith will be presenting a petition to the federal government asking them to outlaw the farming of minks. In other horrifying news, wild minks in the United States have tested positive for COVID-19 near fur farms, and infected farmed minks have escaped. These developments tell us just how dangerous this industry is for our own health and for wild animals, minks and others, that it is putting at risk. In addition to hundreds of workers in mink farms contracting COVID-19, a worker at one of the American fur farms died. This death was not disclosed by authorities for quite some time. We have been unable to contain the virus in the human population, so we don't have a prayer of containing it once it spreads to wild animals. The Ford government has passed Bill 156, an ag-gag law making investigations and whistleblowing illegal. Anyone exposing the cruelty of any animal exploitative industry will now be charged $15,000 for the first offense and $25,000 for the second offense. The animal farming industry has tried to claim that activists are a biohazard threat, although they cannot point to any incidents of activists creating such a hazard. The industry has succeeded in getting governments in Ontario, Alberta, and PEI to pass ag-gag legislation, while Canada and other provinces are considering it. There have been 0 instances where investigators have spread disease to animals. Yet, the ag-gag legislation has been passed as if it is the activists who wear biohazard suits like the farm workers that are creating the problem, rather than the actual conditions themselves. We all know that 80% of Canadians are against fur farming. We know that fur isn't environmentally friendly because of all the chemicals needed to preserve a dead body or its skin. We know that it is intensely cruel to hold wild animals in tiny wire cages, in filthy, windowless sheds for their entire lives. And recent research has shown that more than 80%, as mentioned, of Canadians do not approve of fur. In fact, many Canadians are surprised, shocked, and appalled that fur farming is still happens in Canada, a country that we think of as progressive. Yet, our governments are giving millions of tax dollars to prop up this dying and deadly industry. Instead of helping farmers to transition to a viable, sustainable industry that would not put the public at risk, what earthly reason could we give that would make it financially or ethically acceptable to allow this industry to continue and to allow this man, Rob Dietrich, to continue farming these animals, putting us all at risk? We currently have an amazing animal activist friend of ours who has just been arrested, and they have not disclosed why. We cannot believe that we must fight against Bill 156. We cannot believe that we are standing here in front of Springbrook fur farms, where they kill up to 60,000 minks yearly. How is it that we must spend time out of our Saturday to try and raise awareness, to try and persuade or give you the truth? Why? Rob Dietrich, we need to understand, why are you doing this? We know that it's making you blood money. We know that you've been making profit from this. We need you to stop. What we are doing is wrong. What you are doing is absolutely wrong. And most of us don't understand how you can sleep at night. There are so many minks stuck in cages that are suffering. All of that for fashion? You want to raise them in tiny, filthy cages in their own feces to make money for fashion? It is 2021. There are so many health risks attached to this for humans and for all beings. We need you to think a little more progressively. We are willing to help you. We're not trying to attack you directly. We actually want to help you transition away from these methods. And we know that it is possible. We all know history very well. You can give us the excuse that this has happened over and over again and it's always been there. Just know that we're finally trying to repair all the damage that humans have caused. All of the behaviors that we've taken to exploit other beings. We can move away from that. There's enough people that want us to move away from that. More and more people are waking up. They're realizing that this is wrong. They're realizing that they must stand up and take action. We can no longer allow people like yourself to continue businesses like this. It is absolutely disgraceful. Still, not understanding how you can sleep at night. Those beings will live their entire lives captive, bred into existence, just so you can kill them and take their fur and skin. How does that make sense? Please help us understand. We want to help you move away from these cruel practices. We know that it's possible. We know that we can all live in harmony. We know that a better world is possible. But we need your help. We need you on our side. We need you to come to the conclusion that even though this is all you know or all you've done, that it's never too late to change. It's never too late to change. Let me let that sink with you for a second. We can change, and we can change for the better. We need people like yourself who make decisions, who own fur farms in Ontario, because we know there's already still at least 35 active fur farms in Ontario. We need you to move away from this. These animals deserve justice. They deserve better than this. Who are we to decide the fate of these animals? Who are we as humans to think that it's okay to exploit other living beings for money? There are so many other ways. Please let us help you. Please. What do we want? When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Animal liberation!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Animal liberation!
When do we want it?
Now!
Their skin!
Not ours!
Their fur!
Not ours!
Their babies!
Not ours!
Their families!
Not ours!
Their fur!
Not ours!
Their babies!
Not ours!
Their families!
Not ours!
What do we want?
Animal liberation!
When do we want it?
Now!
It's not fashion!
It's violence!
It's not fashion!
It's violence!
It's not fashion!
It's violence!
Rob Dietrich, shame on you! Rob Dietrich, shame on you! Rob Dietrich, shame on you! It's not fashion!
It's violence!
It's not fashion!
It's violence!
Their family!
Not ours!
Their fur!
Not ours!
Their babies!
Not ours!
Their bodies!
Not ours!
Their bodies!
Not ours!
not fashion.
It's violence.
It's not fashion.
It's violence.
Sorry, I get confused sometimes. A little off focus. If anyone wants to say anything or want to use the megaphone, be my guest.
Can you say we have water and snacks?
Oh yeah, yeah. Where? We have water and snacks in the cooler if anyone wants anything. And if anyone wants to use the megaphone, be my guest.
I will. I was just gonna say something like, sorry, I had something I was
No worries. Yeah. I know, I was thinking about that last time. Sonnet went on last time and then I was like, oh, he said stuff that I forgot about. Yeah, I could come do that. But no, but tell me what. Thank you so much.
Should dress in a big Sasquatch outfit and walk back and then walk through the woods and scare the crap out of the workers and they'll run away and go home. Then they'll think there's
it's
a
heavy,
Sasquatch.
Yeah, well, I was doing too.
Oh yeah, and when we do the banner drop, we're holding it over and it's so heavy. But thankfully it's better for the wind that way.
Yeah.
Because the lighter it is, the more it flies up, right? Yeah. Sorry, my spiel was really long. But we covered everything fur related. Amazing. Have a heart, don't wear fur. It's not beauty, it's violence. Animals murdered here. This is an animal prison, 100%. Stop the violence. What other chants were you doing last time? Fur related.
Animals feel pain, just like
Oh, the just like us. That's what I was forgetting. I was like, there's another chant I'm forgetting right now. Oh, I love that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Animals bleed just like
Oh,
us.
okay. Yeah, I like that. Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it? I know you do. Look at you. Look at you. I do it. You hold it. Okay, we're going to respond just like us.
Animals feel pain.
Just like us.
Animals feel pain.
Just like us.
Animals want to live.
Just like us.
Animals want to live.
Just like us.
They love their family.
Just like us.
They love their family.
Just like us.
They bleed.
Just like us.
They bleed.
Just like us.
It's not fashion.
It's violence.
It's not fashion.
It's violence.
It's not fashion.
It's violence.
It's not beauty.
It's violence.
It's not beauty.
It's violence.
It's not beauty.
It's violence. Not ours. Not ours. Not ours. Not ours. Not ours. Careful behind you, Jenny. Not ours. Not ours. Not ours. Not ours. Not ours. Not ours. Just like us. Just like us. Just like us.
Animals want to live.
Just like us.
Animals want to live.
Just like us.
Animals want to live.
Just like us. Woo! Yeah, good works on it. I'm trying to save my voice a little bit, although it's not working. I'm still screaming.
To keep my voice for later.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to talk later. Gonna have to talk a lot later. Do we want to write something in blood? Ray, this is a good angle. If you watch her do that and you see Springbrook right in the background. Not ours! Not ours! Not ours!
I will. I'm just going to do this first. Thank you.
Nice. Love it. Like a pro, Jenny. Oh my God. Oh, there goes the heart. That's streaks of blood. There's grass. There's always grass there that you can wipe your hands in. I have spray paint in my car. Right on the side. All of a sudden. Yeah. God, it's cold right now. Yeah. I think you would just have to press on the thing. Yeah, yeah.
Shame on you! How dare you keep these small animals caged
Yeah,
I'm a fish too, like.
Parts of it,
Oh yeah. The battery. I was wondering if I'd have to change it or not. Okay, I think I'll even, do I want to like aim at Rod Dietrich or we just do all chanting?
Just do all
Chanting, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for another go. Woo! Their bodies, not ours. Their families, not ours. Their babies, not ours. Their fur, not ours. Their skin, not ours. Their bodies, not ours. Their babies, not ours. Their fur, not ours. Their babies.
change media. Follow me as well. And look up for the documentary. You'll really like it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, so just before we pack up and stuff, just a quick reminder for everyone that KW, Kitchener-Waterloo, has a Veg Fest coming up on September 26th. Like, I think it's the first Veg Fest, like, back from all of this, so let's go, let's encourage that, hell yeah. So if you want to look it up, it's just KW, you said, right, Mo? KW online, and for the Veg Fest, okay? September 26th, totally worth it. Woo!
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
And then I started following you.
Thank you.
Rib Fest in Oakville coming up.
In Oakville?
Yeah.
What?
I heard it on the radio. Yeah, it said something like.
That's my space.
Yeah. Just letting you know, there's gonna be a Rib Fest.
That's my city. No, I'm kidding. They're telling me that they're bringing a Rib Fest in my city right now.
Yeah, they just on the drive up here. I just heard it on the radio, so that's why I thought maybe if there we can have some kind
That's
of.
disgusting. What date is it?
I didn't. It just said. I'm trying to remember but I know it's coming up in Oakville in the next little bit. I'd love to protest that.
Oh, hell yeah, it's happening. I'll create an event for that. We're gonna freaking. Okay, this is also going to be super random because we don't have dates for it, but apparently there's a Rib Fest happening in Oakville soon. Oakville, my city. I'm going to create an event for that, and we're definitely going to be doing something about that.
I'm there.
Okay, yeah, sure. Whoever's taking the photo should swap with me after.
Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew's
Yeah.
great. Oh, and Ray wants to take a picture.
And then after that, if you get in and I'll take a photo as well, so you have it, okay? Sure, most Is it, do you want us to squeeze more?
Even if you can go on the road with the
Okay.
I just didn't want to hide.
We can hold the banners up higher. We can always hold the banners up higher.
Yeah.
Hey?
We need to get down.
Yeah, but I'm just
Andrew's taking
wondering if
photos.
they're going to hide that or not.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. It's just me. Okay. Sure you're in there.
Sorry. Trying to make it work.
I'll get in there somewhere.
Yes. Keep it on air.
Keeping on air.
Yep.
Everybody else?
Quick chance, guys.
What do we want? Animal liberation! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Animal liberation! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Animal liberation! When do we want it? Now!
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Oh, you're done?
No, I'm just saying my thing.
We're all looking pretty for you and stuff. What?
It's like, just kidding.
Amazing. You guys did so freaking good.